Would you consider? 3 words could become the 3 most powerful words in your career. Okay, so before landing a client or showing them a product or presenting a proposal, always, always, always validate that selection process by offering these 3 choices. Number 1, less. Number 2, more. And number 3, older or newer. I'll go over these, okay? What is it? Less, more, older, or newer. And always offer people choices before picking a product to show your client. You wouldn't show a product and then say, hey, by the way, would you consider? You'd want to do this beforehand. You could do it again later, but always do it first, okay? Most salespeople do this now, but they do it after there's a problem. Do you understand what I'm saying? I mean, most of you do this already. You're just doing it because you can't solve the problem, right? You're doing it as a way to maybe solve the problem. You understand? You presented numbers. You negotiated. You can't close the deal because of budget or money. And now you're like, hey, why don't we go look at less? You know, too late. The guy's been with you 2 hours. They're going to lose face. They've spent so much time with you. They're like, you know what? This is a waste of time, man. I can't do it. I got to leave here. And they go down the street and they do it. Your timing's off. You're already doing this would you consider thing. Okay? You're just doing it in the wrong place. Look, like everything we teach, everything that the Cardone Group teaches, everything I teach in my seminars is about initiating. Don't wait. You know, I want to be the horse, not the buggy. I want to initiate, not be hit. I want to start, not react to. You got it? I want to initiate, I want to predict, and I want to differentiate. Look, this alternative is a service. It's not a trick or manipulation, and it's not designed to help you. It's designed to help them. It will, however, help you close more transactions and justify and make sense of the proposal you're presenting. If before landing someone on a product, if you can call it landing, if before showing or bringing them to or having them test something out, I could offer to save them $500, $800, $1,000, and they deny it. But then later in the close, like we said in an earlier chapter, they say the price is too high. Are you going to use this information? Would this not be a benefit to you in the negotiations? Okay, so what are the benefits? First, by me offering less, save money, or more for just a little more money, I'm defining the parameters for negotiating. See, when I think in terms of negotiating with people, and we're going to talk a lot about negotiating and closing later, you know, because look, greeting people and selling them without closing them is like almost a waste of time. I'm thinking always, how am I going to present? So I start thinking about, you know, basically I want to get things down to this. The less I have to negotiate, the less there is to negotiate. Most salespeople negotiate infinite, from A to Z. I want to negotiate and keep bringing these parameters in. Hey, would you consider something to save yourself, you know, rather than $3,000 or $4,000, $800, $1,200, $1,500? You see what I did? I shortened this down to $800 or $1,200. Also, the alternatives position the client an option that they can actually move and save face. It demonstrates that I was trying to save them money as well, money and be of service to them. And I can always return to that as a solution in the close without the buyer losing face. You know what I mean? They deny me outside. I'm in the close. I said, look, that's why I suggested that. Okay, let's go look at it now. If you wouldn't have brought it up earlier, you couldn't move to it now because they'll lose face. Okay, by experience, 50% or better of the people that ask about a particular product are on the wrong product. Could be what? Too much, too little. Trust me, many of your customers that are complaining about price are not on too little product. Man, this is too much money, okay? Very important to understand this. Many of your clients that say too much are not on too little product, okay? I'm sorry, not on too much product. They're actually on too little product. They're on not enough product, and they're saying it's too much money for that product. And by showing somebody something up, you're going to solve that problem as well. Remember, it's impossible to sell the wrong product and impossible to get the right money on that wrong product. Always initiate alternatives before the presentation. Do it again before you enter negotiations, and always when handling incoming phone calls and you internet people, always use it in your internet response.